everybody. I just wanted to shoot a quick video from the car. I'm waiting for Kaylee to get out of class at church here, so I just thought I would check in. It's been a while, and there are reasons for that. One, because I have a real job, right? I have to work a full-time job, and I don't have time for my hobby, which is YouTube, obviously, or one of them. But I did want to check in because I've kind of made time for it, and there's a story to tell. So there's good and bad everywhere you go, right? It doesn't matter, new culture, new place, you're gonna find things that maybe rub you the wrong way, or you'll just find how people really are after a while, and that can be good, and that can also be bad. And so I wanted to tell a couple of stories, and the first one is about the bad. Jana and I, Kaylee and Catalina, were all out at the mall, and Jana had her phone cover that had broken. You know, the little thing that guards the glass. And so we were going to get a glass protector. That's what it's called. And we went into the store in the mall, and I'm not going to say which mall or store because I don't want to hurt anybody's reputation. I just want to use these stories as examples. And so we were looking around, and we found the one for her phone, and then the person came over to help us, and they're like, oh, you've got this type of iPhone, and she picks the glass protector out from behind the counter and proceeds to put it on. And I had looked at it earlier, and in English, I don't think this woman spoke English. I had looked at it and I said, oh, it's like, 70 lempiras, which is $3. I said, it's great, let's get it. And then we get up to the counter to pay for it, and she's like, oh, that'll be 100. And we're like, well, the wall said it was 70, so is it 70 or 100? And she's like, oh, you shopped here before. Yeah, no, it's 70, and that'll be good. And so, because we're foreigners, and because it looks like we wouldn't know any better, she decided that she would try to take advantage of us. And, thankfully we were paying attention, and that's happened a couple of times. That's not the only time, but it just seems like if someone thinks that they can charge you more, they will, and no matter what the price is listed as. So it was small, but it still was kind of one of those things like, why are you even bothering this? But then in the same shopping trip, you could see like how good people were, and the example of that is we had gone to the bank, and we were going to try and move some money around, and of course for that you have to go to the bank. So we get there, we've got Catalina, we're like packing her around, we're taking turns like passing her back and forth because it's difficult when you have a small child in a busy mall to deal with these kind of things. And so we're passing her back and forth, and Kaylee is trying to help, and she's being a really good big sister, and Jana is trying to help her, of course. I'm there trying to carry the baby, so we're all taking turns. Finally, we get up to the bank because there's a line outside. You have to wait outside in a line. Then you have to go inside, and you have to get a ticket. You have to sit down, and then you have to wait. And this nice older gentleman looked at Jana and looked at me and said, do you speak Spanish? And Jana, of course, obviously said yes. He said, look, it is the law. This is the law of the land. If you have kids that are under 2, if you're pregnant, or if you are an older person, they call it third age here. So if you're a senior citizen, you have the right to cut the line because you have, the rest of us are healthy or young enough to where we can deal with it. But no, if you've got small kids, like absolutely is the law of this land. Get up there, cut that line, get that ticket, and sit and wait inside in peace. And that was really sweet. Not only did this guy tell us that, but also it's built into just the law and how they think it should be. So thanks, Honduras. I really appreciate the line cutting law, because it really helps me out. I've got small kids. I've got one small kid. But no, it was really great. So just wanted you guys to know that we're doing great here. I have a story that I need to cut and edit together about what we did over Christmas and that adventure, but we did go home, and I realized that it's almost 2 months now, but I need to edit that. So that'll be a bigger challenge, but I'm going to. We're still doing really well. We love it here. And if any other stories pop up, I will try and record them very quickly. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.